Hi guys, it's Mrs. Atkinson. Today is Monday, the 27th of April, and today we're just going to be spiraling back to some of our standard algorithms that we've worked on in fourth grade. It's really critical that you know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide using the standard algorithm. So today we are going to practice that. You're going to see, and I'm showing you our Google Classroom assignment right now in math for today. You're going to see a PDF, and this is what it looks like. It is simply a piece of paper that has a few addition problems, subtraction problems, some double digit multiplication, and then some division. And then if you keep scrolling, you will also notice that an answer key appears. So I'm giving you the answers, but your job is to solve the problems first and then check your answers. Okay. And you have to really promise me that you're going to do that. I really want it to give you the answers so that you can check your own work and make sure that you're on the right track. But it is critical that you do this independently, work through the problem, show all of your work. I am going to be checking that did all of the work, and then check your answers from there. All right. So once you are done with the problems, I'm going to go back here. You are going to have to prove to me and show me a picture. I'm calling that photo proof. And you have to send me a picture of your work. So there is a video on how to do that, how you are going to be able to do that. So you can watch the video if you're not sure how. And then this is where, hold on a second, this is where you will be able to take that picture. You will be able to attach it to this Google Doc, and then you can then prove it to me that you did your work. Okay, so here are the directions. It says after are done with your math page, take a photo of your work by going to Insert, Image, Camera. Okay, so here I am right now, right? And let's say I did my work. I would go to Insert, do you see here? And then I'd go to Image, and then I'd go all the way down to Camera. Okay, and let's see if this works while I'm recording. Okay, so then you'll have this, and you'll take your math paper, and you'll hold it up to the camera so that I can see all of your work. Okay, you only have to show me this page. I don't need to see the answer key because I already saw that. And then you hit the photo button, and it will take the picture, and then you just hit insert. I'm not going to hit insert. Well, I could insert. Let's see. And see, there I am. All right. But I want to get rid of that. So let's see if I can get rid of that. Okay. So it's as simple as that. Once you've taken the picture, and I will be able to see your work because this document is then attached to your assignment for today. If you cannot figure out how to do this, and you're having extreme difficulty, what you need to do is find another way to take a picture of your work so that I can see that you did it. Whether it's taking a picture with a cell phone, snapping it, somehow like getting it onto this photo proof page. If you can't do that, even emailing it to me, photo proof that you did the page. Okay, so you are responsible for making sure that your work is done. All right, I'm going to go back to the assignment. Now I am going to have, if the video for today, you're actually watching it right now, so you know that. I'm only going to do a few practice problems just as a little refresher for how to do these types of problems. And then that's it. And then doing the assignment is just up to you and submitting proof that you did the assignment. Okay, if you're not watching the video, then maybe you're going to join me for my Zoom this morning at 9 a.m. If you want to do both, you're always welcome to do that as well. All right, I am going, oh, I'm already sharing my screen. Okay, so we're gonna go now to the actual assignment. All right, so I'm just gonna do one of each kind zoom in there, just a little refresher. This is exactly what I'm also doing in my Zoom class today. I don't know why this is so blurry. I feel like it's not very autofocus. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. So we know that when we're adding, we always want to start in the ones column. So I'm going to say 8 plus 8. I know that that's 16. I'm going to regroup my 1, put my 6 down below. 8 plus 2 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring down my comma, 3, 4, 5. And my final answer is 5,016. I'm going to circle my answer. And then if I want to, I can take out the answer key and check and see, did I do that right? And I'm looking here and look, I have the same answer. So I'm going to put a little check mark there because I got that right. All right, let's do a subtraction problem. Let's move down. All right, so in a subtraction problem, we're doing the same thing. We start in the ones column. We say 5 minus 6. Can I do it? No. So I need to go to my neighbor, Mr. 3. Can I borrow one of yours? Sure, no problem. Leaves him with 2, and the one that I borrowed, or actually if it's 10 that I borrowed, comes and stands next to the 5, making it 15. So now I have 15 minus 6. Can I do it now? Yep. So I like to use counting up strategy. I start with 6 and I count up to 15. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I get 9. 2 minus 5. Can I do it? Nope. Go to my neighbor, Mr. 4. Can I borrow one of your people? Yep. Comes and stands in front of my number 2, making it a 12. Now I have 12 minus 5. Can I do it? Now I can do it. I like to count up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gives me 7. 3 minus 7. Can I do it? Nope. Go to my 7. Borrow one from him. Now I have 13 minus 7, 7, 8, 9. I'm sorry, I'm not doing this on the screen. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a 6. I like to bring down my comma. 6 minus 6 is nothing. So I really don't need that at all. 679 is my final answer. Okay, now I'm going to check it. I have my answer key here. I got 679, so it gets a check. I got that right. Now, if I were to have made a mistake and if I were to have gotten it wrong, what I want you to do is erase it and do it all over again. Okay? So every single problem by the end of the paper should have a check next to it because every single one you're going to get right eventually, even if you have to solve the problem multiple times. Please use pencil. I'm going to write that on the top. Use pencil. I'm doing it in marker because I feel like you can see it better on camera, but you really should be doing it in pencil. And then I'll still be able to see your work when you show it to me. All right, the next kind of problem is our 2 by 2 digit multiplication. And just as a quick reminder, we are always going to start, I like to start with my lower one that is all the way in the right hand corner, and I go up. So 6 times 7, we'll figure that out, and then we'll do 6 times 8. All right, we'll figure that out. Then we're going to add that placeholder 0, and now we're going to do 3 times 7 and then 3 times 8. All right, let's start from the beginning. 6 times 7. So 6 times 7 I know is 42. So I'm going to put my 4 up at the top and my 2 nice and neat down below. Now I'm going to do 6 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48, my favorite multiplication fact. So 6 times 8 is 48 plus 4, so 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Okay. Now, important step, I want to make a happy face 0, and I want to erase or scribble out anything that I regrouped. Okay, now I'm ready to multiply out by my 3. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 2 is 26. And now I'm going to add these two lines together. 2 plus a happy face is still a 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 6 plus 5 is 11. 2 plus 1 is 3. Making my final answer 3,132. I'm going to get my answer key. I'm going to check that it is right. It is, and I am done. All right. When I look at your paper, I'm going to be looking for your work, right? Your crosses out, your regroupings. I'm going to be looking for, anything you regrouped, anything you added. You don't have to put the happy face if you don't want, but If it makes you happy, then do it. All right, the last type of problem is a long division problem. And you're going to notice I have a 1-digit divisor for my long division problem. If this is too tiny of a space for you, you can always grab another piece of paper and do it on separate paper. If you can have a printer at home, you could print this paper out. If you don't have a printer, just copy down the problems. It's not a big deal. All right, so refresher with division. I am going to go number by number and kind of cover everything up. So can a 2 fit into a 1? No. So I like to put a little X over that number 1. Now I'm going to move my finger over. Now it's going to be an 11. Can a 2 fit into 11? If so, how many times? Yes, let's see. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. That's too high. So I am going to go with a 5. So my 5 is sitting directly over my 1. 2 times 5 is 10. I write it down. And now I'm ready to subtract. 11 minus 10 is 1. Now, my fun part, I get to bring down using my arrow, and I bring down, it's an 18. 2 times what is close to 18 without going over? Well, 2 times 9 is exactly 18. So 2 times 9 is 18. I'm going to subtract and get nothing. Now I can bring down my 5. And now I have 2 into 5. How many times can a 2 go into a 5? Well, 2 times 2 is 4. That's pretty close. 5 minus 4 is 1. There's nothing left to bring down, so 1 is my remainder. And so my final answer is 592, remainder 1. I look on my answer key, and look at that. 592, remainder 1. I got it right. A fun thing to do is to have some kind of snack that you like to eat. And after you check each problem, if you got it right, you can reward yourself by eating one of your small pieces of snack. That's what I used to do. And it's really motivating. So just a tip. All right. So again, after you would be all done with this, you would then have to go and submit it. So you'd go back to the assignment page. You're going to click on photo proof. This Google Doc will come up. You're going, and the directions are right in the assignment. You're going to go to insert. You're going to go to image. And then you're going to scroll all the way down to where it says camera. The camera will come up. You'll hold up your paper so that I can see everything. And you'll click, you'll click that button. It'll take the picture, and then you can hit the insert button. And that will allow me to be able to see all of your work. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Maybe.